Hey guys, my name is Gracie, aka Gray Reads Books, and today I'm doing the Finally Fall book tag. I've been seeing it a lot lately, but specifically Casey Can Read. I really loved her video doing this tag, and she said, anybody who watched this is tagged to do it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this video. So it's a lot of questions, fall themed questions, and recommending some books. So let's get started. The first question is, in fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. For this, I went with The Dreamers by Karen Thompson Walker. I think that this book was just very easy for me to picture, and I definitely have a difficult time with that often. Or I usually have a difficult time with that. I just think that the word choice and the descriptive elements were so nice and just like easy while also being beautiful. This book is about a kind of sickness that spreads, so I don't know if it is the best to read right now due to COVID, but if you don't think it would bother you or you'd like to read it in the future, I would highly recommend it. It is very good. The second question is, nature is beautiful but also dying. Name a book that is beautifully written but also deals with a heavy topic like loss or grief. I am going to go with Salt to the Sea by Ruta Sepetys. This book is one of my favorite books of all time. It is a World War II story about 4 refugees who are trying to get to safety, and they go through a lot along the way, and it is very heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time. I think Ruta Sepetys has an amazing talent with words. I think she has a simplistic way of writing that is still extremely beautiful, and I don't know, I just love this book, and I think it's written super well. Fall is back to school season. Share a nonfiction book that taught you something new. I'm going to go with I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. This book is a overview of Michelle McNamara's efforts to find out who the Golden State Killer was, and she unfortunately passed away while the book was still being written, so her husband and her editor kind of took over and finished it. Her effort to get the police back on this case and really try to solve it actually got it solved, and if you don't know, the Golden State Killer is in custody and has been for a couple of years. He's starting trial, I think, soon, so I just learned a lot about the case and him as a serial killer person. So if you are into true crime, I would highly recommend that book. I also listened to it as an audiobook and I really enjoyed it. In order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people we love. Name a fictional family, household, or friend group that you'd like to be a part of. Blanca y Roja. I would love to be a part of this friend group and this sisterhood that Blanca y Roja have. I love their relationship as siblings, and I would love to be in their family. I just think they love each other so much. I thought it was so cute. Anna Marie McLemore writes amazing character relationships, so I highly recommend this book and any of Anna Marie McLemore's other books as well. The colorful leaves are piling up in the ground. Show us a pile of fall-colored spines. I spent an overly long time deciding what books I wanted to have in this stack to make it as aesthetically pleasing as I possibly can, even though I'm not very good at that. So this is what we got. We have Hamlet, which I have not read. It's a used copy, so that's why it looks like I read it. Have The End, the last Series of Unfortunate Events book. We have The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon and Monsters and Men by Patrick Ness. Oh, that was almost bad. Fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireside. Share a book wherein somebody is telling a story. So I decided to go with Sadie by Courtney Summers. I think this is a perfect fall read. And the part that is telling a story is the podcast element. There are 2 point of views in this story. One is from Sadie herself, and then another is someone doing a podcast on Sadie and her sister's story. So telling that story and trying to get awareness out and trying to find them. So that is that. I love this book. I might reread it. I don't know. I don't reread very often, but I do want to because I just think it was so good, and I also highly recommend the audiobook. The Nights Are Getting Darker. Share a dark, creepy read. I am going to go with We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. This book just has... Jesus Christ, Lance, you scared the shit out of me. You scared me. This book just has a very creepy, I don't know, tense kind of vibe, and you're not sure what's really going on the whole time. Like, the character is a young girl who obviously has, I don't know, something going on, and you're not sure what, like, if she's imagining things or like why she does the things she does, and I don't know, like, I just love it, and it's super short and it's not super hard to read like some classics are, and I just really recommend it. And I think it's creepy, and it's not overly creepy though, so like if you get scared easily, it's probably not gonna give you like nightmares. The Days Are Getting Colder. Name a short, heartwarming read that could warm up somebody's cold and rainy day. So I'm going to recommend the Ghost Friends Forever graphic novels. I love these so much. They're so like little and cute. They focus around Sophia, whose parents have recently split up, but they did own a ghost hunting business together, and Sophia decides she is going to kind of pursue the business and do her own type of thing with it, and she meets Whitney, a ghost, and they become friends. There's also Sophia's ex-boyfriend and Sophia's brother and different relationships with that. There's queer representation. I love these. They're so cute. The art is super pretty. Like, they're really short and could just, you know, lift you up if you're not feeling the greatest. So I really recommend them. Fall returns every year. Name an old favorite that you'd like to return to soon. So I say that this book is my favorite book of all time, but I've only read it once. So part of me is like, can you really say that, Gracie? Like, you probably need to reread it. So I will reread it. I need to like make sure that it is my actual favorite, and that is Hold Still by Nina LaCour. This book like literally ruined my emotions for like days, but that is why I love it, and it has a really special place in my heart. There are a lot of trigger warnings, so I would definitely look them up if you need that. But it is about a girl who has recently lost her best friend to suicide, and just her healing and her grief process. But yeah, I love this book. Fall is the perfect time for cozy reading nights. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. I don't really have like reading accessories, I guess. My new favorite is this blanket. It has all of the text, or it has all of the Raven by Edgar Allan Poe on it, and it's super soft. It's from the Owl Crate September box, I think, and like it is just so cute. And I love it. I think it's so like adorable and such a cute idea, and it looks so cute on my chair right here. So yeah, I love that. That's my new favorite thing. And then like, I don't know. And just my other blankets. I like to be warm while I read and kind of cozied in. So yeah. I tag anyone who sees this video and would like to do it. You can say that I tagged you. And yeah, that's all we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means so much to me. It really does. So yeah, bye!